do my black belt and, you know, compete and all of that.
How long was your gap? How long was your gap?
Oh, many years. Many
So when you
years.
come back, do you kind of start all over, or like, or
It feels like starting all over. Yeah, it feels like starting all over, even though my body kind of half remembers.
Do you have to earn the belts again?
No,
Or
actually, that's actually a really interesting question, because I went very humble, you know, to my sensei, and I said, you know, if you want to start me over with my white belt, I would be totally fine with that. He said, no, that's your rank. You don't demote yourself, no. You earn your brown belt, so you should wear your black belt. You know, even if it takes you a while to get back to the full-on, you know, brown belt. Yeah.
How does your judo practice inform your art? Or
You mean like right now for this project?
not
or
necessarily.
In general. In general. Good question. I guess, you know, maybe it has to do with resilience, thinking about, you know, resilience and thinking about that kind of whole approach towards consciousness. I feel like, you know, for all my projects, there are all these different things woven together, and I feel like, you know, judo practice is kind of an illustration of that in many ways. Yeah, and yeah, patience too. Yeah. Discipline, yeah, absolutely, yes.
I have a question about this piece, which is really just calling me all the time. All of the rest of the work is very symmetrical and kind of controlled, repetitive, and then there's this kind of hanging out piece. People might ask us about that, and so would you just say a word or two about that?
Yes. You know, it's interesting because that's one of the last pieces that I made. Although I'm continuing to work on this project, and I really felt like it was a necessary piece, because it's about addressing that grappling, you know, that doubt, that sense in which you sometimes feel like, I'm not together, what am I saying, right? Or acknowledging that kind of sense of vulnerability, of that, you know, your worst moments, you know, where you can't pretend, right? It's just really kind of opening up that place of vulnerability. That's the grappling.
Uncertainty.
Yes, uncertainty, grappling, vulnerability, when you feel like,
is this working?
Is this working?
Can
Exactly. Exactly. But you trust, you continue to plow through, and you do it. But even without that sense of doubt. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you also made a connection to the sort of soft edge of some of the lines in the paintings, and the relationship too between that, the sort of hard edge, straight lines, and the softness of some of those edges as well.
Right.
Yes. So the other thing I mentioned is there's, so many elements to this project, and we'll also be actually on the same day as the sound healing. There'll be, in the earlier part of the day, a film festival and panel discussion looking at sort of gender and martial arts and exploring some of those archetypes as well. So November 10th, which is not that far from now, actually. It's a big day we have here. So, any last questions?
What is it?
How do you determine the height of those pedals?
Oh, it's meant to align with the mats. Those are mats. The black mats. Yeah.
And that mat is a standard size, though.
Yes, it's standard 1 meter by 2 meters size.
One more question.
Yes.
Would you say that the experience that you have here and the way and working with people, is this whole exhibit part of what's going to give you your feeling of that you're worthy of going for the black belt?
I hope so, yeah.
I
Sure.
mean,
Sure. I like that, yeah.
I mean, I would think,
Yeah.
you know, like you're working on yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that, you know, there's a gathering of strength that is involved in this project. But it's also about connecting with people, you know, in a certain way. You know, that I feel like it's not just about my experience, but it's about exploring that place of determination with others.
I know some people are, it's a little bit hard to stand in here, and we're going to work on some chairs and stools and things. That's definitely something that is now on my top of my to-do list. But thank you so much. And
Thank you, guys.
others,
Do you guys have any other
smaller
questions?
we can even go downstairs and if there's more places to sit. But just sort of, I'll just let you kind of think about it. But I think as we hear all of these artist talks, it's been a kind of amazing surprise to me to recognize some of these overlapping threads, these ideas about practice and even the kind of, there's a sort of Buddhist spiritual thread that I didn't necessarily plan for or anticipate. There's even historical connections to post-war Japan, or all of these levels that kind of interestingly connect some of these projects that are a really wonderful kind of happy accident for us. But I think there's a lot to think about, and we can provide visitors with really rich experiences. I know that there are other exhibitions that probably almost all of you have heard me talk about, so I'm not going to take up anyone's time. If anyone has any specific questions, I can answer those as well. But would everyone prefer if we went downstairs where people can sit a little bit more and we can keep talking about anything? Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome to take the elevator.